Hello everyone, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Cancers out there. So this is a love coming spread for all of my Cancers out there to see what kind of love is coming towards you during the week of September 22nd to the 28th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Sun, rising Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Cancers during the week of September 22nd to the 28th? Show me the cards that I need to see. Here we go. Interesting. So right out the gate, we got the Emperor card. So this individual approaching you is very solid. All right, they're making a very solid, strong decision when it comes to being towards you. They really believe in the strength of the relationship, of the potential there, and they're really asserting themselves, using their leadership ability to really make this thing happen. So they kind of like decided to like really get in front of this. Now, in addition, here we got the Justice card, which is really interesting. The Justice card. So they're looking to have something truthful, to have something honest, to have something really out in the open. No secrets, no lies, just truth. And that's a really good trait to have with someone that is interested in you. In addition, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are beginning to kind of turn in their favor as far as getting, you to realize who they are and recognize, the potential, so forth, so on. So they feel like the Wheels of Fortune are beginning to turn in their favor. Now, we got the Three of Pentacles here. And that tells me that there's most likely someone that you work with, that you have worked with, that you may have been introduced by a co-worker to, something in the realm of work. There's some type of work-related thing going on here. All right? Now, unfortunately, we also got the Eight of Swords here. So, taking it from the perspective of if it is someone that you work with, or a work type situation, there's a feeling of them being trapped, They really can't be as open as they want to be because of possibly type of work policies or something like that. Taking it from the work perspective. But if it isn't, let's get, what? Go on, speculate. I'm intuitive, so why not just break it down and get what's going on here? That's what the cards are for, right? Give me some clarification on. Let's get some clarification on this Eight of Swords. Why is this Eight of Swords here? Give me some clarification on this Eight of Swords, because there's possibly some other reason here that's keeping things kind of. They're feeling trapped here. Ooh, okay, so they're feeling trapped because we got the Hierophant here. So they're feeling trapped here. Again, taking it from the aspect of someone that you work with. Not being someone that you work with, they're looking for something. They're looking for marriage, okay? And they're feeling trapped because it looks like there's going to have to be this process of dating and so forth, so on. They're pretty much just want to take it from, okay, cool. We met each other. We know each other because they do know you. You have interacted with this person. I'm feeling here. I'm feeling here has something to do with some type of work-related situation, possibly even at work. But they want to have something traditional, something long-term. So they want a marriage situation. They feel trapped because they feel as though that might not really take place right away. It's going to probably take some time, and they're kind of feeling trapped because they want what they want right now. All right? So in this person, okay, we got the Ace of Cups. This is a water sign individual, people. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a water sign individual. And Ace of Cups, love. That's why there's this feeling of being trapped in the Hierophant here, is because there's the really deep love here, and you got to go through the whole process of kind of like, kind of getting to know you really better. They pretty much feel like I already know who you are. They already know who you are. They already know what you're about, and they just want to kind of just get on to the good parts, so to speak. All right. With that being said here, there's an additional other individual, the King of Swords, that is an air sign individual, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. An individual really making very strong decisions towards being in relationships and so forth. So he really thought about this. However, again, they got the Three of Cups here. So, there's possibly a third-party engagement with that individual. It's possibly, he's looking to date you, interested in you, but there's other people in that particular situation with that air sign individual. And finally here we have a water sign individual. It's kind of melancholy, either way here. Against, it could, they could take it either way. So it's not anything too serious with that individual. And that is a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. So that's that. But the big thing seems to be here is this Ace of Cups. This water sign individual, the first water sign, is really looking for something serious and long term, and the whole, they want to take it right to marriage, and it seems to be kind of getting there is kind of problematic. But they want to be open, they want to be transparent, and they don't, they're all about truth. So that's a pretty good situation. So with that being said, what kind of strengths are my Cancers dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Cancers dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Cancers dealing with during the week of the 22nd to the 20th? So many cards I need to see, some cards that I need to see. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, for strength, Four of Wands. So you are definitely in the market for marriage, to pretty much settle down long-term relationships. So you're really that's your desire. You have the desire to do that. In addition here, we have the Knight of Cups, which tells me that, hey, you're kind of feeling yourself a little bit, you feel as though you're very attractive, you're a good catch, in other words. Also, we got the Magician card here, which says that you know how to manifest things into reality that you want. So you have the ability to use your will to make things happen, in other words. Now, with that being said, you put a couple things out there. Got the Seven of Pentacles there. You put a couple of things out there, and you're just kind of waiting to see what's going to kind of bear fruit for you. Now, with all that being said, there was a Tower moment that you have had that kind of sent everything kind of like on this wild kind of tangent there. But even though you had this Tower moment, again, these are all your strengths. Didn't knock you off your game at all. You had it. You learned from it. You experienced from it. You experienced what you needed to experience, and you kept it moving. You kept it moving. So that's good. We have the Six of Pentacles here as well, which means that you're into the whole equal give and take, being generous, willing to share, and so forth. So that's a good trait to have. Six of Cups. So you would be open to maybe re-engaging with someone from your past, a secret admirer of sorts, or possibly even a connection with an ex. So you're open to the possibility, as long as the breakup wasn't anything catastrophic, as long as it was kind of like maybe a mutual separation or something. So it's not out of the realm a possibility for you to explore what that would be like to be with that individual from a different perspective, more mature perspective per se. And finally, here we have the Eight of Wands, which means that there's a lot of energy and a lot of messages that are being sent towards you that you're sending. Again, because you got a lot of Seven of Pentacles, a lot of things kind of seeing what things kind of bear fruit. So there's a lot of messages being sent, whether email, phone, text message, that sort of thing. A lot of information and discussion is going both ways from you and to you. So again, these are all strengths. So that is your strength. You are communicating your feelings, kind of, again, trying to manifest the reality that you want. So with that being said, what type of things from your past could possibly affect these potential opportunities? What type of things from your past could possibly affect the opportunities? What possible thing could possibly affect you from the past? What type of thing could possibly affect you from the past here? Some cards I need to see, some cards that I need to see. Sixth of Cups. Pretty much like I said, with these three potential opportunities here. If your ex or someone you were interested in kind of reappears, because it doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. It's someone from your past. That was like a connection between you and this individual. If they come into the scene, it's going to kind of throw things a little bit disarray. And, they're probably going to affect the outcome of this potential situation because you're going to want to see what's going on with that individual. So, okay, so in addition, what other things from your past? Happiness. You want to be happy. You want to be happy. And so if anything is going to take, like that tower moment we talked about, if anything is going to kind of make you take a step back and create a tower moment, it's probably going to cause an issue with you because you want to be happy, and you're probably just gonna cut them. And finally, here we have, again, interesting, Three of Pentacles. Now, this is interesting because this could work either way here. Like, there's a situation from your past with the work situation here, because the three, like I told you, it's someone from your job. So it could either be you are willing to explore this. I'm going to get some clarification on this before I speak. Let me get some clarification on this Three of Pentacles. Give me some clarification on this Three of Pentacles. Give me some clarification on this Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Give me some clarification on the Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Okay, so with the work situation, Three of Pentacles, you probably are somewhat aware of this individual because there's been some discussion that's been taking place, some talk and stuff like so forth, that type of thing. So if it feels right, you're willing to be devoted and loyal to the situation. You're willing to kind of like play it through a bit, go out on a date, get to know the individual. So you're looking to be devoted and loyal to this individual if things are going to move in a positive direction. Okay? But like I said before, this water sign individual, Ace of Cups, this individual is thinking about long-term marriage, that sort of thing. Now, again, they feel, even though it may feel a little bit burdened by the whole aspect of things taking time, you are open to that possibility if it's going to make you happy. All right? So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit has to offer before I shut this thing down. What additional information you want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information you want to give before I shut this thing down? Ooh. Wow. Okay, so magnetism. There is an attraction here. There's definitely an attraction here. All right? And, it's up to you whether you want to act on that attraction or not, but there's definitely some magnetism here something pulling you into the situation, and I'm feeling like it's probably this it's this Ace of Cups here. This energy is really, there's something really drawing you to this individual. And again, it's okay to have high expectations. It's okay to have high expectations. To think that this thing is going to lead to something bigger, like possibly marriage or something like that. At the very least, a long-term relationship. At the most, marriage. Finally, unity. So that's being one with an individual. Like I said, you're willing to be loyal and devoted. You basically being one with this individual. You know, they're talking, you're finishing their sentences, that sort of thing. Like you guys become basically one unit. The possibility of this thing really popping, really being something solid, something passionate, but more importantly, for you guys to really even connect on a spiritual level, like being one with someone. And I mean, it's gonna sound crazy, but I was having a conversation a year or two back, and this person was saying, like, you know what, like I wanted to be. She was talking about her boyfriend, and she said, I just wanted to be inside of him. I wanted to be one with him. I love him so much. I want to be one with him. And I was just like, wow, that's deep, you know. So it is possible, and you know, she wasn't the only one that I've heard this from, you know, over a period of years. So there are those people out there that have the ability to have that connection where they're just like one with this individual, and that, my friend, is a twin flame connection. That is a twin flame connection right there, where they are the other half of you. When you have that kind of deep connection where like you meet someone, you're like, oh my God, you know, like I cannot live without this individual. They complete me. That is a twin flame connection. When you meet somebody here in this realm, this 3D reality, and like you want to be one with them, like I want to be in them. I want to be just one with them. That's deep. That's some deep shit there. So, okay, well, anyway, I digress. With that being said, this is General Love Reading. Hopefully it resonated with you guys. If it did, please feel free to get a personal reading. I'll leave all the links and stuff below. If it didn't resonate with you, that's okay too. Please get a personal reading, and we can kind of see what's going on with your situation. So, with that being said, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.